Hey folks, I'm the Mysterious JG, and you and I together, gentle viewer slash listener, or reader, since there's really not that much to look at, but there's a lot to read in this LP. We're playing Planetfall, the Infocom classic by Steve Murchie. I could never really bother to figure out how to pronounce his name, which is really disrespectful, but it is the case. There is something I've just thought about here. The buttons in that room that mixes chemicals were all color-coded, and this is a brown light that is blinking for whatever reason. So let's try actually mixing, like hitting the brown button and seeing what that produces. At any rate, we're going back to the tower core. Floyd rushes into the room and barrels into you. Oops, sorry, he says. Floyd not looking at where he was going to. I can start making him talk like Elmo now. Where did we say our exits to this place were? Southwest. Let's go southwest. Observation deck. This is a balcony girdling the tower. The view is breathtaking. The tower must be half a kilometer tall. From here it is clear that you are on an island. The dormitory section of the complex is visible on the floor. This is on the other side of the island, and the rest of the complex sprawls out directly below. I don't know where I got the word floor. In the distance, about 20 kilometers to the east, you can spot another island similar to this one. The only exit is doorway leading northeast. Floyd follows you. Northeast. Up. Helipad. You are at the center of a wide, flat area atop the tower. A fence prevents you from approaching the perimeter, so your view is limited to cloud-filled sky. A large vehicle, severely weathered and toppled with rotor blades, lies nearby. A spiral staircase leads down into the tower. Look at helicopter. I see nothing special about the large vehicle. Open. Enter vehicle? Helicopter. This is a large vehicle with a lot of cargo space. A complex control panel is closed and locked. Everything is covered with a thick layer of rust. Through the window of the vehicle, you can see a white helipad, and beyond that, endless ocean far below. Several doors lead out to the helipad. Search. What do you want to search? Helicopter. You find nothing unusual. Alright, let's get out. Exit. Vehicle. Go down, go north. Get hungry again. Press down button. Nothing happens. Slide upper card in slot. Oh, Jesus. Slide upper card through slot. Recorded voice chimes, elevator enabled. I'll have to do that every time. Press down button. Z, it opens. Floyd frets about the possibility of his batteries failing. Floyd, give me kit. Okay, only because you're my best friend. Eat green goo. And that tastes like yummy lima beans. Floyd absentmindedly oils one of his joints. And I've already forgotten to make him talk like Elmo. Look in kit. The survival kit is empty. Drop kit. South. West. South. 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 Machine shop. West. Get. Where did we put the flask? East. Get flask. Wasted a lot of turns. I don't know where that flask that we got before is. Canteen, towel, pliers. Get flask. Taken. It was in the tool room all along. Put flask. Oh. Floyd jumps. Okay, Floyd pushes one of the dispenser buttons. Fluid pours from the spout and splashes across the floor. Floyd jumps up and down, giggling. Put flask under spout. The glass flask is now sitting under the spout. Press brown button. The flask fills with some kind of brown chemical fluid. The fluid gradually turns milky white. Get flask. North, 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 east, north. Slide, back in the elevator, slide upper card through slot. Press up button. Floyd is yawning, by the way. Some innocuous Hawaiian music oozes from the elevator's intercom. Floyd tells you about the time he helped someone sharpen a pencil. Z, Z, south, northeast. Look again. Next to the console is an annunciator. Funnel shape hole labeled coolant system. Manual override. In the meantime, there are unwanted ads popping up on my... anyway. Okay. Pour flask into hole. Pouring or spilling non-liquids is specifically forbidden. Look in flask. Chemical fluid. Pour fluid in hole. The liquid disappears into the hole. The lights on the annunciator panel blink rapidly, and all go off except one, a gray light. Floyd rushes into the room and barrels into you. Oops, sorry, he says, Floyd not looking at where he was going to. So now there's a gray light. Let's go southwest again. Let's go north. Let's slide upper card through slot. Press down button. Wait. Let's get out of the elevator. Put flask under spout. Press gray button. Get flask. Okay, so this color coding thing seems to be working. Slide upper card through slot. Press up button. Wait. Floyd whistles tunelessly. Starts reciting digits of pi. Pour fluid in hole. The liquid disappears in the hole. The lights on the annunciator panel blink rapidly and then go dark. The coolant system warning light goes off, and another flashes indicating that the help message is now being sent. Cool. Save. Save on slot 1 again. Oh boy, we're going to do something dangerous now? So, we're now sending a distress message. And we got points for that. We're now up to 30 points out of 80. So, does that really help us win the game, or does it just earn us points? I don't know. Slide upper card through slot. Press down button. Floyd lowers his voice and tells you the latest rumors about Dr. Fitzpatrick. Press down button. Nothing happens. South. Press red button. The red elevator begins vibrating a bit. Wait. A growl from your stomach warns you're getting hungry and thirsty. I was worried about this. I haven't really found food, have I? Let's get out of here. Go to the mech corridor. Storage east. So we're back to the mech corridor, and there's a couple of doors to the east we never looked at. A small room for storage. The exit is west. One dusty shelf, otherwise bare, holds a small oil can. On the floor beneath the shelf sits a small cardboard box. The cardboard box contains a cracked 17-centimeter Frommets board, a good 90-ohm Betastor, a K-series megafuse, a B-series megafuse. Open box. It's already open. Look. Floyd wants to play Hucka Bucka Beanstalk. Look in box. Oh, it's already got this. It's the stuff that it already told me about is what it has. Reactor control. To the east is a metal door and a button. A dark stairway ways downward. Press button. Metal door slides open, revealing a salon to the east. East, reactor elevator. Elevator with a door to the west, currently open. A control panel contains an up button, a down button, and a small slot. Do I have a reactor card? Upper and lower. Shuttle access and kitchen access. Oh, I haven't found the kitchen. That's what I need to find. I'm going to die. I suppose we're all going to die. This is a tiny room, Floyd remarks. Storage west, spam and eggs. Get can. Floyd, open can. Floyd whines, enough talking, let's play hide and seeker. If you don't eat or drink something in a few millicrons, you'll probably pass out. Open can. Certainly can't open it with your cans. You don't seem to have found a can opener yet. North. Look. I just don't know where the kitchen is. I feel like we should have already found it by now, and I'm just forgetting where it is. So it looks like we're going to die. But we saved fairly recently. I might... At any rate, mess corridor. We died from extreme hunger. Restore 1. Where are we? We're in the comm room. Inventory. I got a flask. Looking flask. It's empty. Look. Okay, so we saved. I'm going to restore again. We saved after fixing the comms. Southwest, north, slide, upper, card, through, slot, press down, button, Z. Oh, Floyd rubs his head affectionately against her shoulder. Elevator slides open. We go south, we go west. We're getting pretty hungry and thirsty. North to the admin corridor south. South takes us to a dorm. Oh, we're in the mess hall. Look. Now, okay. I think we've got it. Sorry, for anyone who's just listening and not reading or watching, I restored the game for where we had fixed the comm station. I went down the elevator. I went west until we got to that big long corridor, and we're back in the beginning section of the game with the various dormitories. And there was a storage room, and there was a mess hall. And you go south in the mess hall, we come back to a room we've been to earlier, where there was a door with a small slot. Floyd asks us if we want to play Hucka Bucka Beanstalk. Slide kitchen key card through slot. The kitchen door quietly slides open. Yes, because I figured the locked door that's next to the mess hall leads to the kitchen. Floyd sings an ancient ballad totally out of key. South, kitchen. This is the food production and dispensary area for the dining hall to the north. Of particular interest is a machine near the door. You should probably examine it more closely. Examine machine. This wall-mounted unit contains an octagonal niche beneath the slot. Above the spout is a button. The machine is labeled high-protein liquid dispenser. We don't have the canteen with us, do we? No. Okay. North, north, east, east. We are ravenous and our lips are quite parched. Restore. We're going to die on our way to get the dang thing. Southwest, north. Hey, wait for Floyd. Slide upper card through slot. Press down. I hope I don't run out of time here. Down. Press down button. Z. Z. Floyd examines himself for signs of rust. South, west, south, 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 southwest. Drop, flask, get, canteen, northeast, north, 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 west, west, south, slide, kitchen, card, through, slot, south, examine, machine. The wall-mounted machine contains an octagonal niche beneath the spout, and there's a button. Open canteen. It's already open, isn't it? Put canteen in niche. The canteen fits snugly into the octagonal niche, its mouth resting just below the spout of the machine. Press button. The canteen fills almost to the brim with a brown liquid. Floyd examines himself for signs of rust. Get canteen. Drink. Liquid. Liquid. That was good. It certainly quenched your thirst and satisfied your hunger. Look in canteen. I don't know loom because I mistyped it. Look in canteen. Canteen is empty. Put canteen in niche. Press button. Get canteen. Close canteen. Give Floyd canteen. Neat, exclaims Floyd. He thanks you profusely. Save slot 2. Oh boy, are we going to try something dangerous now? No, I found a way to get frickin' sustenance. I believe at this point the time limit is now extended. I don't know how many moves, but I believe we can eventually die of the disease. But we are now really not in serious danger of running out of time anymore. From this point on, if we're going to get killed, it's going to be because we actually, try to jump across a chasm that's too wide to cross, something like that. So we're making progress, folks. Let's go north, north, east, east, east again. The elevator lobby. Press red button. Wait. Because we're summoning the red elevator. Floyd rushes into the room, barrels into you. Oops, sorry, he says. Floyd not looking at where he was going to. Wait again. Floyd reminisces about his friend Lazarus, a medical robot. Wait again. The door at the south end of the room slide open. Floyd recites digits of pi. We go south. Medium-sized room with the door to the north which is open. A control panel contains an up button, a down button, and a narrow slot. Hey, wait for Floyd. Slide lower card through slot. The sign flashes, magnetic strip randomized. Consult project handbook about proper care of authorization cards. Okay. Just a second. I've got an online hint thing open. I just want to see if I can... There's no hint on using the lower elevator. There's a bunch of hints on using the upper elevator, which I've already figured out. But this seems to suggest that there is no puzzle here. General questions. Why are my access cards scrambled? Son of a bitch. Okay, folks, guess what? This makes sense. I thought about this briefly, but I didn't think the game would be this dickish. Remember how we used a magnet to recover the key that we needed to blah 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 blah? We can't get across the chasm to where most of these access cards were located in the offices without using the magnet. But if you enter the room with the magnet while the access cards are in your possession, there's a chance that they will be scrambled. So apparently, although it didn't work on the upper elevator access card, the lower elevator access card has been randomized. Magnetic strip randomized, that makes sense. Because in order to ensure that that doesn't happen, you have to use the magnet to get the key, then take the magnet to some room you'll never be entering again, like one of the nondescript dorm rooms, and drop it there, and leave before you acquire any keys. Because the game is now unwinnable. So fun. Got 10 minutes of video left, but I'm going to have to off-screen my way back. Restore slot 4. Where were we at this point? We were in the comm room. Inventory. Shuttle and kitchen access cards. Lower ID. Upper ID. By this point, it's already randomized. Restore 3. Inventory. We've got all the cards. Restore 2. Kitchen. Floyd looks disappointed but understanding. That part of the game was more fun than this part, he admits. Yep. All of my saves are at points where the game is no longer winnable because we wrecked that card. I don't know for certain that we have to use that elevator, but I would kind of be surprised if we didn't. I don't know. He has the canteen. Well, at this point, the game's not winnable, but we got another couple of minutes of video, so maybe we can play with something else. We have kitchen, upper elevator, lower elevator, and shuttle access cards. We don't seem to have anything for whatever this booth is. Container, about 10 centimeters wide. A brown button labeled 110 button. Yeah, this is a slot. You'll have to hit probably. Press brown button. I'm sure it won't do anything. Teleportation booth not activated. Yep. So we can't do anything until we get a teleportation card. We go into storage east. There's a bunch of stuff. Get can. Oil Floyd. You cannot see any Floyd here. Wait. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd here now. Oil Floyd. Floyd thanks you for your thoughtfulness. West, south, east. Look around in here. It's a metal door next to a button. Press button. The metal door slides open. Go east. Reactor elevator. This is an elevator with a door to the west, currently open. A control panel contains an up button, a down button, and a small slot. So there's probably a reactor card we need. West. Down. It's pitch black. You might be eaten by a grue. Up. I don't know what provides light. Because I haven't met God yet. I don't have a personal relationship with Jesus. There's a curved metal bar fucking up all of our shit. Floyd continues to rub his head. Affectionately gets Floyd. Floyd calling exploring. See you later. He glides out of the room. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd here now. Yeah, we don't really want Floyd just kind of wandering off without us. Thing is, I really should try to kill 5 more minutes worth of video, but I just rendered the game. Well, I didn't just do it. I just have realized that we've rendered the game unwinnable by wrecking that card. I don't know for sure that this is what's going on, but I would guess that something that I have to get using that red elevator is going to open up. I mean, there's a couple of places where things could open. There's a teleportation booth or some kind of booth. There's a reactor elevator, and we've got 2 different rooms that are pitch black. It might be that we already have access to the way to create light, and I'm just too thick to notice. But he's looking bored. There's a laser, an old battery, a glass flask, control, a scrub brush, a towel, pliers. I'm just going to have to call this a short video. If there's some place where there's a flashlight or something and I haven't noticed it, then I haven't noticed it. There's a laser with a I mean, it seems like if I try to get the laser, my recollection is... Oh, I can get the laser. Alright, well. I'm getting tired. Very, very tired. Pitch black. Turn on laser. Let's do a laser mission. Look at laser. Laser, though portable, is still fairly heavy. It has a long, slender barrel and a dial with 6 settings labeled 1 through 6. The dial is currently on setting 5. There is a depression on top of the laser which contains an old battery. Turn dial. You must specify a number to turn the dial to. Turn dial to 1. The dial is now set to 1. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd, here now, he cries. Turn on laser. You can't turn that on. Floyd whistles tunelessly. I don't know what the portable laser does. I would imagine it doesn't do much of anything until you replace the battery. But I don't think it's my flashlight. We are still in a dark room, though. Search room. I don't know the word room. Search for light. It's too dark to see. I wanted to say search for light switch. Well, at this point, aimless meandering has gotten us to more or less the 30-minute mark. Okay, folks, I guess when we come back, I'm going to have to off-screen my way through the game. Now, it's an Infocom text game, so that's not too bad. Won't take me very long, but it's definitely something I would want to do off-screen. And it gives me a good excuse to end this particular recording session at 3 videos in length. So when we come back, we'll be back to where we were, except I will have been more careful about not carrying our cards past magnets. I'm going on some kind of magnet mission. Because, yeah, that's the way these games used to work. And while I was wondering, oh man, it wasn't the magnet, was it? I checked a hint book to make sure, and yes, it is the magnet, so... I think as a kid, I wouldn't have figured that out. I would have just... It's one of those things, man. You wander around the whole... You could wander around for a long time thinking that, oh, well, the key for that doesn't work, so there must be another key somewhere, and just wander and wander and wander. No. Nope. We've rendered the game unwinnable, and the game didn't really tell us. That's how these old games work. Part of the charm, I suppose. You know, games have definitely evolved. And for all the flaws that games like this have, I do miss the days when games asked you to think a bit. At any rate, I'm a serious JG, the crotchety old man who doesn't like any of them newfangled games with the first-person shooters and the Rainbow Six, and I'll be back next time with less magnetized cards. Bye-bye for now. And remember, when you're feeling lonely, Floyd the robot could bound in at any time and rub his head affectionately on your shoulder.